Morning. How is everybody? Welcome to Spelling with Jules. We are on number 27. We're looking at ch and ch and sh. Today we've finished our 26 letters of the alphabet, and now we're moving on to some digraphs, which are two letters that make one sound, and we'll be going through those for the next few weeks. First, we always start with a check-in. How is everybody? I feel tired today. I've just been talking to Ronan on the comments and saying that I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm feeling a little bit today. But it's nice and sunny, so hopefully after this I can have a little walk. How is everybody else? I know Ronan said he didn't sleep well afterwards, and we've decided that we're all going to have some hot chocolate because hot chocolate can help you sleep. Sometimes it's quite soothing, so he's going to give that a go today. Stephen's good. Great news. We're still in lockdown, and there are some confusing messages coming through, aren't there, about whether you're going to go back to school. The truth is we don't know yet. So schools are planning for it, but we don't know when it's going to happen. So we just have to keep on keeping on in lockdown until we know a bit more about it. But I don't know about you, but my children are missing their friends at the moment. So, and it's okay. It's okay to feel a bit sad or to miss people and to sit with those feelings for a bit and then get on. So just have a little check-in with yourself, see how you are, and then we'll get on to our learning section. And our next bit that we do after check-in is retrieval. And in retrieval, we have a quick look at the letter or now the sounds that we did the previous lesson. And we also do a spelling quiz, 1 to 10, which will be 5 words that we did yesterday, plus 5 shuffled up. Okay, so very quickly then, we did the letter last week, remember? Z. Okay, and it's like a sideways N. So it goes across, down, and across. And the capital is big, and then the lowercase is the same but smaller. Okay, and so that's the letter Z. It's the 26th letter of the alphabet, and the sound for Z is Z. So buzz. We also talked about how sometimes other letters can make the Z sound, like scissors. So scissors we spell with 2 S's, but it makes the Z sound, doesn't it? Have to be aware that we're coming off the screen a bit there. Okay, so that was our Z. Can you remember the British Sign Language for Z? It's quite a funny one, but you can practice it. So if you're right-handed, this is my left hand because I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you do it the other way. And then you bend your other hand like this and you put it together to make a Z. Okay, and that's the last one. I'm going to do some of the alphabet just to remind us in sign language. So before we get on with our quiz. So let's have a quick reminder of firstly the vowel sounds. So we've got A, E, I, O, U. I'm sorry about that drilling. I'm just going to message somebody to see if we can stop the drilling for a second. Sorry about that. Very busy outside my house. I'm just going to put, can you stop the drilling, please? Okay. Sorry about the sounds. It's a chainsaw. Yeah, I can't really go on until it stops, can I? I've just texted to ask if they can stop the drilling for a little bit. I did ask them to stop at 11. Okay. Right, so, is it stopped? Okay, it stopped, so we can carry on. So hopefully there won't be any more drilling for a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got sh and sh looking at, and we've been looking at Z. We talked about the British Sign Language, didn't we? So we're just going to do the vowel sounds plus the first 5 letters. Okay, so remember our vowel sounds: A, E, I, O, U. A, E, O, A. Okay, that's the first sounds that we've got. And then let's have a little look through the alphabet then. So we're just going to do a few. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M-N-O-P. There we go. We'll just start there and we'll do the rest. We'll go again. We'll do the second bit of the alphabet tomorrow. Okay, so have a little practice of those if you want to. Right, let's do our spelling quiz. What were the words that we've done? So we had number 1. Remember, we're doing the months of the year. We've finished the days now. We're doing the months. So number 1, if in your pens and paper, is April. The month of April. Have I done that right? Or did last lesson? Yes. Oh, no, sorry. Our new words were... No, they were. That's right. Yeah. Have I got that right, Ronan? Did we do April? Yes, we did. I remember now because I talked about July and Julie. Right. I've written it down. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm going to text again. Okay. Hello, Florrie. Yes, we did. Okay. So I'm sorry, you're going to have to hear the sound at the moment. So see if we can do them through the drilling. I'm really sorry about that. Chainsaw, I know. At least you can spell chainsaw, Stephen. Okay, so number 1, April, the month of April. Number 2, May. Okay, May. Number 3, hello, Isla. Hello, Florrie. Good to see you. Oh, you like the sound, do you, Stephen? It's interesting you say that because the sound is a bit like a washing machine or a Hoover, and they call it white noise. Don't know if you knew that. So sometimes with babies, they're used to white noise. So if a baby's crying, you often put them by the washing machine or the Hoover, and they like the sound. So it's interesting, isn't it? I know you don't like high-pitched sounds, though, do you? So... okay, so we know you know the chainsaw sound now. Number 2 was May. Number 3, June, the month of June. That's my birthday month. Be interested to know what your birthday months are. And then there's July. Remember I talked about how people often used to spell my name July, even though it was Julie with an IE. So what letters on the end instead of IE for the I sound? But it's not a letter I. Number 5, August. That's a hard one. So you have to think of the sound. There's 2 letters that represent or, and then g, and then st, August. Okay, so there are our first 5. They're the 5 words that we did yesterday. And now we've got shuffled up. I've got some other words for you. Okay, and yes, September, Florrie, we will be doing at the end of the lesson to finish. And then we'll finish, we've only got 4 more months to do, and we do 5, don't we? So then we're moving on to numbers. Okay, so anyway, I'll shuffle up for number 6, school. School is closed for lockdown, except for some children. School. So Isla's in September. Oh, you're a week younger than Florrie. Oh, you can have joint birthday parties, I bet. Okay, number 1 was school. Number 2 actually links. Oh, sorry. Oh dear, I'm not having a good day today. It's because I didn't have any sleep, isn't it? They are our new words, aren't they? No, it doesn't matter. Sorry, no, I'm going mad today. School. Okay, so number 1 was school. And yes, so number 2, I've used the sh sound for should. So there's a bit of a clue there. The first 2 letters, should. So I should go to bed earlier. Okay, although I had to get up and have some hot chocolate because I couldn't sleep very well. Number 3, wood. Okay, and not the wood as in your table or the tree trunks of the material wood, as in I would like to invite you to watch spelling. Wood. Okay, that's 7, 8, 9 is whole. And again, not the hole as in digging a hole in the ground or a keyhole. Hole as in there's a whole orange. And finally, number 10, watch. Okay, you can watch with your eyes or you can have a watch on your wrist. Stephen's asked me what number 7 is. So that was 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, we've missed one out, Stephen. That's why. Okay, let's have another one. I'm not doing very well today, am I? Good job, you all know me well. Okay, and number 10 is going. So I'm going to go through these again. Am I poorly or working too hard? I think a bit of both. I went into school on Monday and Tuesday, so I'm playing catch up a bit because I've got used to doing things at home and I didn't sleep very well last night. So I think a bit of both probably. I'll probably need to slow down, don't I? I'll be better tomorrow. Okay. So, oh, actually, no, tomorrow is bank holiday. I needed to tell you that as well. So Friday is bank holiday, so there won't be any spelling tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday, okay? Because we can have a nice bank holiday rest. I know it doesn't feel like weekends and bank holidays are different, but I think it's important to feel like that, okay? So I'll see you on Monday after this lesson. Okay, so let's try again. So let's see if I can get this right. Spelling with Jules is going to get this right. Okay, we're going to be on top of things. So April, May, June, July, August. Number 6, school. Stephen, number 7, should. Number 8, would. Number 9, whole. And number 10, watch. Okay, let's spell them now. So just a quick reminder. So the first one is April. So it's capital A. That's one of the letters that looks completely different to their lowercase, isn't it? Because another, the lowercase a is like that. So a capital A looks completely different. Whereas remember our Z is almost the same, but just too small. Yeah, I'm going to have tomorrow off, Elaine, and I'm not going to work too hard, I promise. I'll have a nice relaxing day. So we've got April. So A, P, R, I, O, April. Okay, now for your spellings, if you'd spelt it ape and then real, okay, don't just cross it out. You can tick A, I can tick P, I have to fix that one. I can tick that one, I can tick that one and tick that and then fix that. So actually, although it looked like a really bad spelling and you might feel like crossing the whole thing out, I've got all the letters right there. I've just added a couple in, haven't I? I did it in the right order last time, didn't I? So I've taken going off. Okay, right. Okay, so remember, that's how you're going to do your spelling corrections. Okay, so we've got April and then we have May. So capital M, and that capital looks like it's lowercase. And then it's the A sound, and the A sound, so A, and that A sound has an AY. So that's one of those things that we call a digraph, a bit like this. So 2 letters mean 1 sound. Okay, we will look at the A in more detail later on. Number 3, June. So J. And then it's got that split digraph, hasn't it? Ju, so that's a U, and then N, June. Okay, some people do their capital J's like that. That's okay. But usually these days, you just do a capital like that and a lowercase like that. Okay, but it's up to you. So I'm going to do them like that. So June, July. Notice all my letters, the main part of the letter is always halfway down the line, isn't it? So you've got this imaginary dotted line there. So the Y has got a descender, otherwise it looks like a U, and the J has got an ascender, and the L has got an ascender. So J, U, I. Okay? And the final one of the months, August. Capital A again. And then that is 1 sound, A-U, or. and then g, a, s, t. So August. August. All right, so there were our 5 that we did yesterday. See how you do. And then these are my shuffled up ones. So we did have 5. So number 6 is school, like Ronan said. So school is sk, and then it's got this funny H in it. Okay, so actually these C and H together make a ch sound, but not in school. So you can hear the k, can't you? But that H is a bit redundant, really. So a graffiti way of writing school is like this. That's wrong, but lots of people write it like that, and they're like a graffiti, and that's phonetic. So it's sk, oo. Okay, which takes out the C and H. But it might be a good way of remembering how to spell it. So it's sk, redundant, oo. So those 3 letters really make the oo sound. Okay, and then 8 was should. Another hard one, but it has got this sh sound that we're doing today. So sh, d. Okay, and that's tricky, isn't it? That OUL bit. So you may have found that hard to do. And then 8 is it. Now listen, it rhymes, doesn't it? Should, would, could. Those 3 rhyme, and actually they all have the ending OULD. So would, you just take off the sh and you put a w. D. So it's got, again, it's got that funny L in it, hasn't it? You kind of wonder, why has it got an L in it? Because we don't go wooled or shuld, that we may have done previously when our language was much older. That's probably where it's come from. But you've got to remember that it's got this silent L in it. Okay, and could, if we were doing it, would be the same. It's worth knowing that those 3 kind of play together. OULD. Yeah. So should, could. There's a coulda, woulda, shoulda, isn't there, that people say. Okay, so just remember, if you're not spelling those correctly, just see if you can memorize OULD. Okay, next one. Now, this is whole. You might know this from a whole number in maths or a whole pizza. Okay, when you're doing fractions. So say if you had, that would be a fraction, or the whole is the full thing. Okay, so that's like a bit or a fraction, and then this is the whole. Not to be confused with a whole without the W, which is when you dig a hole. And I'm doing a spade, so we can dig. Okay, so you dig a hole, or there's a keyhole, or you look through a hole, or there's whole in maths, which is the whole number or the whole fraction. Okay, and we've got a mole in the hole, or a whole bar of chocolate. Oh, I've just realised your question there, Florrie. So it was absolutely that one, the whole bar of chocolate. So yeah, so again, if we were doing chocolate, that's a whole bar, and then you could eat that lot, and then you've got a 2/3 of a bar left. If you eat your chocolate, if you do it quickly like me, you have a whole bar and then no chocolate. Okay, so yeah, that's that hole for digging a hole or a mole in a hole. And finally, 10 is the watch that you have on your hand is spelt the same, but means different to watch, as in you're bird watching, or I'm watching the television, or go and watch something on the telly. Watch. Okay, so those 2, they mean different things, but they're spelt the same. And it's w, and then it's an a, even though it sounds oh. That's why it's so tricky. And then watch, and it's got that ch on the end. So I made sure we had a couple of ch in there. So that is at the end for watch, and should has this one at the beginning. Okay, and that can be either watching or it can be a watch on your wrist. Okay, well, brilliant drawings. Okay, how did you do? Count your letters up. Remember, tick and fix. Don't just cross out the whole word. It's much easier if you tick things and notice. It's all about being curious, being a detective, and see how many you got. And then we can move on to our sh and our ch. Now, because they don't have sign language ones, I thought we could learn some colours in sign language instead. So today we're going to do gold and silver. So for signing, it's the same with the letters. So this is G for G, okay, or the letter G. You just do that. And then to make the word gold, you go and then you do sparkle. So it's like this. That's gold. So silver is S, sparkle. So you've got gold and silver. That's the sign language for colours. We'll see if we can do a few more. Okay, oh, your scores are coming in, scores on the doors. So, 10 out of 10 for Isla, brilliant. Virtual hug, yes. 10 out of 10 for Ronan, excellent. 10 out of 10 for Stephen. I had trouble with number 10. Thought it was going, but you got it. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. That's really good. Okay, so let's look at these now. Let's start with a few words that begin with ch and sh, and then maybe think of some that end, or even in the middle, if you can think of any. Okay, I'll start us off. So should we do ch to start with? So we've got chair, ch, air. Okay, we've got chats, something I'm very good at, chit chat. Chat. We could have chit chat, so actually chit is the same. So that's a phrase where you go, oh, you're having a bit of a chit chat. It. So chit chat. Okay. Child or children. So we've got child. And then if we add in the children, we'd add in R-E-N on the end. So children. Children. You can hear all those letters. Chocolate. Lovely. Let's have a look. Chocolate, chew, and cherry. Chocolate. Chocolate. That's got that sound there, hasn't it? Chew and Chewbacca, where my Star Wars references. Chew and cherry, very good. Okay, and then chest, yeah, another one. Chest. Okay, so let's have a look at it. So we've got O, K, O. Now notice it's an O and an O, chocolate, or some of us say chocolate, some of us say chocolate. So it depends how you pronounce that. And then it's chocolate, even though we say lut. So that's why that might be quite hard. Okay, and then sh, ooh, that's another one of those digraphs, that ooh sound, E-W. Okay, and then sh, double R there, look, we've got a doubling up of an R, and then a Y with the E sound, cherry, and ch, chest. Excellent. Right, so lots of ch. Let's leave some up under here, and then we'll do some sh ones. And I think it's Stephen has already given us one for share. Okay, so we've got sh, air. Now that sh, air, sometimes we spell air like this, don't we? Like chair. And that's another way of doing air, A-R-E. Okay, so share, good. Shiver. Shiver. Okay, some more here. Yep, shoulder and shoe. Ooh. That's a funny one for shoe, because OE is very rarely an oo sound, but it is for shoe. So that's sometimes a spelling that people get mixed up with. Shock. Good. And then we've got shoot. Shine. Very good. Lovely ones. And that share. Some good ones there. Okay. Right. Now, let's do a couple down here where they end. So I'll give you, we did one, didn't we? Watch. Where they actually end with the sound. So or ch. So that's got a ch on the end. Can you think of any others? Yeah. We've got a shock there. Pitch. A football pitch. So you've got it and then ch to make that a football pitch. Or you can pitch an idea. There's a couple of others here. Patch and match. Yeah, so you could have a match on the football pitch. Really hear that, can't you? Oh, some good ones here from Ronan. Shampoo, shower, sheep, shout, shape, shake and shed. Very good. Okay. Can you think of any with an SH on the end? I'm thinking of push. Do you know, I've just realised as well, we've got chainsaw, Stephen. That's that loud sound we had. Chainsaw. We should put that up there, shouldn't we? Because that will remember this lesson. Or. Okay. Sh. Brush. Very good. Yeah. Brush. Excellent. Hush. Like those. Okay, so we could do hush. Okay, how about doing some sentences? And brush. 3 minutes to go. Yeah, we'll have to hurry up and do our 5 new spellings today, which will be 4 months of the year and 1 number, because we're going to do some numbers as well. Okay, so I'm going to say the children shivered with shock when they watched the chainsaw brushing across the road. They said hush. Here we go. 2 minutes ago. Thank you, Ronan. Right, you can put any sentences up there, and I shall put them up. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Chewy cherry chocolate fell in the shoe. Excellent. Okay, let's do our 5 new words, and I will test you on these because it's bank holiday tomorrow. So I will test you on these on Monday. Okay, we'll come back on Monday and we'll do a couple more digraph sounds. 10 out of 10 for Florrie. Excellent. Okay, and we're going to do 5 new words, and I'll test you on those plus 5 shuffled up. So we've got 5 to do. Let's write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can remember your gold and silver. So here's another sentence. I brush my hair and my shoe comes off. Very good. Okay, so number 1 was, we've got up to, because we got up to August, didn't we? So the next one is September. So we've got the it's got that funny P in it. So Okay, so the only really hard bit there is, so you have to think of September. So if you were putting that into 3 syllables, you'd go sep, then you can remember the T, the P. Tember. September. So try and remember it in three paragraphs. Okay, we've got some more sentences here. The chair shared a shoe on a show to watch a chat show. Very good, Florrie. I pushed my sister on the football pitch. That's a good one. I had shower, then I put the shampoo in my hair, and then I washed the shampoo out. That's a good one. Okay, yeah, it's nearly time to go. So September, October, so oct, and then it's an O. So you've got an O here and then an O. B. Okay, so same ending as September. So October. And actually, you could think about the O changing into an O because of the E on the end there, couldn't you? Doesn't work for September, though, so that's a bit tricky. November. So, remember that's like almost our sideways Z. No, so that's an O. So you've got no, so you can remember that from the word no. And then you've got nov. Remember our V, V, M. Same as September for this bit. B. Okay, so November. And the final one, good old Christmas, December. Okay, this capital D, again, is similar to the A, isn't it? It looks very different to the lowercase d. So D, so D, E, S. It's got that soft C. Do you remember right in lesson 1 when we did I cycle to the city centre? And we've got that soft C. So it's not a K sound here, it's a S, D, Sem. Same as September and November for December. So D, S. Remember the soft C, E, M, B, A. Okay, now that's the 12 months of the years we've done. It's your birthday in December, is it? And your birthday, Stephen, both in December. Ah, okay. So the final, we're going to numbers now. We're going to do 1 to 10, the next bits. So the first one, and 1 is always a really hard one to spell. So it's O-N-E, not a W for 1. So this one, I won a competition, comes from the word win. So it's the past tense of win. Whereas this is the number 1 up here. Look, that number 1, that's how you write it. It's O-N-E. So you've just got to remember that, really. Doesn't need to be a capital, though. I've made that a capital, haven't I? You don't need to do capitals for numbers. So 1. Okay, time over. Yeah, we've gone to 33 minutes. Let's finish. Well done, everybody. Sorry for the drilling at the beginning. You're used to noises, though, aren't you? Remember, we've had hammering before. Have a lovely bank holiday weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Enjoy and rest, and I hope you're going to have a good time. Yeah. Bye.